Zara, what's happening today? Why can't you use your
day.
words? What happened to your words?
That means a full day.
Oh, are you speaking mermaid talk again?
Oh, I think
she does
she's
that sometimes.
Ariel.
What's it? Why it says first day of 2513.
So you can make different words up.
Yeah, I know, but whenever you do that, you change it to something rude. Don't do
I can't
that.
think of
That's
any
not.
rude.
It's
Can't
not.
think of any rude.
Please
making up
don't
words.
put rude words on the children's back to school pictures. It's just that realisation that they're not babies anymore.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's grey outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder.
Hi, I'm Ree from Mummy4.com. Welcome back to my channel. And it's a back to school vlog. Yes, it's our first day back to school. It is September 2021 and it's quite a big day. I'm not sure why Zara's doing an impression of a puppy. Zara, what's happening today? How long are you going to school for today? That much? Why can't you use your words? What happened to your words?
That means a full day.
Oh, are you speaking mermaid talk again?
Oh, I
she
think
does
she's
that sometimes.
Ariel.
You're Ariel, are you? But under the sea. Right, okay. So, perhaps, can you just talk human for a minute? Because people can't understand mermaid. There we go. So, you're going to be there in school all day, like a big girl. Are you excited? So, Zara is going into reception, which is the year here, if you're not from around here, this much excited, is the school year in which they turn 5. So, she will be 5 this academic year. She's currently 4.5. Bella is 6, she'll be 7 later this year and is going into year 2, which is the top of the infants. And William is currently 9, he will turn 10 this academic year and is going into year 5, aren't you? Yeah. Year 5. So I thought I'd share a little day in the life today. So let me know if any of you guys have had little ones starting school or starting full time or starting new schools or anything this academic year and how everyone is coping. Right, shall we go and have breakfast?
Yeah.
It is going to be quite a big day for me because it'll be the first time I've had the whole day to myself in nearly a decade. I will talk more about that later in this vlog. Downstairs for breakfast now. Daddy, what's it? Why it says first day of 2513? Well, it's because
Yay!
it's going to be
First day,
Zara's
yay.
in reception. And then I'm going to change the letters to year 2, year 5 and year 13, obviously. But he was just a bit confused, didn't you?
Ovs, yeah. Of course it's ovs.
I thought it was obvious. Right,
So
so
I thought you so you can make different words up.
yeah, I know, but whenever you do that, you change it to something rude. Don't do
I can't
that.
think of
That's
any
not.
rude.
It's
Can't
not.
think of any rude.
Please
making up
don't
words.
put rude words on the children's back to school pictures. Don't do that.
Ooh, I wonder. How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes.
So the children are now brushing their teeth. We do have toothbrushes in the downstairs bathroom just to avoid them going up and down the stairs. It just shaves a few minutes off in the morning. I will probably do an updated morning routine video. This is more of like a whole day back to school, see how we go kind of thing. But when we've kind of settled into our morning routine, I will do an updated morning routine. Let me know if you want to see an evening routine video as well, where we do all the prep the night before for making sure that our mornings are successful. So this unit here is our school bag station. The children have got a box each, and they keep their bags in here and everything else they need for school, which is quite a lot of stuff actually. So, Zaza, here's your bag. Oh, it's almost the same size as you, Zaz. Are you going to be able to carry that all the way to school?
But how heavy is it?
It's not going to be as heavy because some of the stuff's going to stay in school. I've also got their things like their waterproofs and things that aren't coats as such, but they live in their boxes, just extra spares, wet weather gear, things like that. As opposed to shoes. Shoes
1 minute.
are in this. I've got a video actually where all this was installed. If you want to see all that. Part of our renovation series. So they organise all the bags and things the night before, but then the bags go back into their bag boxes just to sort of make it a bit tidier. So then all we're going to do is just put all the bags out in a little row with their shoes, and that way if they've got any time they can go and play once everything is ready.
Winter comes. It really makes me wonder.
So the children's drinks and snacks are now in their bag. They take a bottle of water every day and a snack for snack time, which is generally fruit. They do have school dinners purely because they try things in school dinners that they just wouldn't necessarily try at home. They seem to be a little more adventurous when they're in a different kind of context and with their friends and things. So if you've got a fussy eater, it may seem counterintuitive, but school dinners can often really help. So now we're going to do some back to school pictures before taking them off to school, and then I've got a whole day on my own. And I know some people are like, wow, what are you going to do with yourselves? Like, well, I do work full time. It's just, I'm actually going to be able to fit that in during the day, which will be pretty amazing. Right, should we do these pictures, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder.
I'm going to get a load of laundry on and take them to school. Yeah. Right guys, shoes on. It's really odd weather. It's kind of not quite raining, but not quite not raining. So I have got the Pack-A-Max just to shove in their bags in case the sort of rain turns into quite a lot of rain. Which it often does in Wales, doesn't it, guys?
Yeah.
That's it, they're all in school. That was a little bit overwhelming actually. I felt like I was being really naughty showing up to school without a mask, because obviously we've had to wear masks at school for a really long time. And then we got there and the yard was so full. So normally my children have breakfast and then go to breakfast club by about 8:15 so that I can work, which obviously they're going to continue to do from tomorrow. But today I wanted to take them to their teachers, hand them over to their teachers. The yard was so full because we're used to having a staggered drop off, and it's no fuller than it used to be. It was like, whoa. And then Bella was fine, Will was fine, and then Zara she just hugged my leg and started crying. I just didn't, she's been fine all morning, and it just sort of got me a bit. That's it, that's my last baby in full-time school, so I haven't got to pick them up till 3:20. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be bored, I've got so much to do, but it's just that realisation that they're not babies anymore. Right, I need to pull myself together and go and do some work. I've been home for a little bit and getting some work done. I've now got to record a voiceover, but first I need to refill my drink. Alexa, turn kitchen lights on.
Kitchen lights isn't responding.
I do not know what is going on with our Wi-Fi. I think I'm going to have to switch providers or something because it just keeps cutting out on me. I've been having nightmares with it all morning, having to tether to my phone. Let's pop you there. Right, I need to fill up my drink. Actually, thinking about it, And in true Blue Peter fashion, here's one I made earlier. This is my second burst drink of the day. If you've been watching my channel for a little while, you'll know that I drink these a lot. They are multivitamin energy drinks, and most people I think drink them in shakers, but I was using one of these bottles for ages, but I find that it sweats. Is that the right word for it? Because I like it cold from the fridge, condensation drips down it. So I've got this double walled cup thing, and it keeps it really, really cold. In fact, when we went shopping the other day, I left this cup thingy in the car, and when I got back, even though the car was boiling hot, my drink was still cold, so that was cool. I have worked with Exante before, full disclosure, and I'm an affiliate for them, but it's because I genuinely love their products and use them every day. I have one of their bars every morning for breakfast without fail, just because I find it keeps me full. It stops me getting the shakes mid-morning. Sometimes I have them for lunch if I'm busy or if that's what I fancy, and sometimes I have something else. But these drinks, they're not like a diety thing, they're just a little bit of caffeine, some vitamins for your hair and nails and various things like that. Anyway, yummy. Anyway, I now need to go and record voiceover, which I can do because the house is so quiet. As much as I was really upset earlier, it is nice that I can actually be really productive and get loads done during the day. I've had to train myself to working for such small blocks of time that having all day, I can just imagine how much I'm going to get done. It's going to be amazing. I just hope they're all okay. Zara, I thought she was going to be fine going in, and then a little lip went, and it was just like, oh, my heart, I can't even cope. I just edited a reel just now to put on my Instagram of like clips of them when they were little, and that song Slow Down, which absolutely makes me blub. So I can't put it on here because YouTube will shout at me and put a copyright claim on it, but obviously in Reels on Instagram you can utilise songs through the app and it lets you do it. So go over to my Instagram and watch it with the sound on if you dare, because I blubbed just editing that. Okay, voiceover time, and then I need your help, guys, because I've got a different camera lens and I need to know which one is gonna look better, because obviously I'm always trying to up level my videos, my vlogs, trying to make them better for you, trying to kind of make my production quality a little bit better, I suppose. And it's just trying to find the right gear, the right ways of doing things. Like this lens I've been filming on now is considered to be like one of the lenses at the moment to use, but it doesn't have image stabilization in it. These are all the things I've had to learn about since doing my job. And it's really heavy. I'll show you the comparison later, but it's massive. Really, really heavy. So I haven't actually looked at this footage yet. This is the first time I've vlogged with this lens. The other lens will hopefully be a bit more stable, but won't have as much of the blurry background, which is apparently what everyone's going for on YouTube, and isn't as good in low light situations, whereas this one's really, really good in low light. But the other one has a much wider field of view, so I'm not like, when I'm holding the camera, it won't be so in your face, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I've got to go and do this voiceover now because that's got to be sent off to a brand, and the deadline for that's today. So I'm going to go and do that. Then we'll play with the lenses and you can help me choose, or which one's going to work better. So I have managed to achieve loads so far today, really pleased about that. It's nearly time for my interview, so I thought I'll do this really quick lens test before that. So this is the big lens I was talking about. This is the one I've been using all day. Let me just show you actually. Take these glasses off. Probably got these rather attractive marks on my nose now. I cannot get rid of the marks on my nose, they drive me mad. I'm using it with this, it's called the GorillaPod, so I can get it far enough away from my face. So when you look at the other lens, I will be holding it the same way. So this other lens is significantly smaller, but as you'll see when I pop it on the camera, it gets more of me in the frame because it kind of has a wider field of view. Let me show you. This is the other lens. So see what I mean? This was the one that I had on all day. Huge and really heavy. The lens that's on the camera now is the one I showed you a second ago. As you can see, there's a lot more of me kind of in the frame, as in it's a bit less, you know, like here I am. So I've got the camera on this GorillaPod tripod thingy again. But I think with this lens, I could get away. See, I'm holding that just at arm's length. I'm only, you know, reasonably short. I'm only 5'4". So I'm holding the camera in my actual hand now. And I feel like I've still got more of me in the frame. I'm not cutting the top of my head off, am I? I noticed when I edited a little bit of the stuff where I was walking back from school, then the top of my head was chopped off. So I don't know if that bugs you, but when I'm watching it back to edit, that is annoying. So is this lens better? It's not going to be as good in low light. But what do we think? Should we have a little walk around the house, a little walk through? So we're going to walk through some artificial light, into some brighter light. Is this better? And is it any more stable than the other one? This has got image stabilization in the lens apparently, and the other one hasn't. What do we think? Obviously the background is not as blurry. Does that matter? So I'll be using the big lens, definitely for when I do sit down videos and things. But is this better for vlogging, guys? Is this smoother? I am aware that this might be a little bit boring and feel free when I do these little tech tests to skip by if you feel like, but your feedback on this stuff is kind of helpful. This is a little bit lighter as well, because look at the size of that. Huge, huge lens. So let me know, do you think that this big lens that I was using in the vlog up until now is better for the vlogging stuff, not for like when the camera's on a tripod, but for when I'm walking around? Or do you think the second lens, the smaller lens, number 2, is better for vlogging with a bit of a wider shot? You can see more of the room and stuff, can't you? The room seems, I don't know, larger because you can see more of it. Anyway, let me know in the comments. I am now going to set up for my interview with Radio London. I am on with them at 2 p.m, so that's in just a few minutes. And then I am going to go and pick up my babies from school. I hope they've all been okay, and I hope they remember what they have for lunch, because Zara's really been looking forward to having school dinner so she can tell me what she had for lunch like the big ones do. Bless her. I think the radio interview, although it's radio, is a FaceTime call, because I think they use snippets of it for their socials, I guess. So I've set that up. I'm just going to sit on the sofa back there to do that. But I've just realised that I haven't eaten anything today since breakfast, which is why I rely on these bars. So I'm just going to scoff one of these before the interview starts, because it's either that or nothing, isn't it? As it happens, at least I'm having like protein and things. If I didn't have these in stock, I'd totally reach for a Mars bar, which really would give me a shake. My radio interview went really well. It was just a visual interview, not a Zoom one, because I think when I did the one for Women's Hour, they used bits of the video for their socials, whereas this was just audio, so it was pretty low pressure. I'm just grabbing some snacks for the children, because if I show up at school empty-handed, I'm not going to be popular. I just hope they've all had a nice day. Today has flown by for me, but I have achieved more than I can tell you. Just so much. It's amazing how much you can get done when you get left alone, isn't it? Amazing. Right, time to go, get the babies, keep everything crossed they're okay. And just like that, I've got all of my babies. How was school?
Amazing.
Amazing. Zaza?
Really good.
First day all day.
Amazing.
It was amazing. Right, you know what you've been waiting to tell me, don't you? You've been waiting to tell me what you have for lunch, because you always had lunch with Mummy, and now I don't know what you have for lunch. What did you have for lunch?
Potato, pizza, and beans.
Amazing.
I had
Guys, what did you have?
Pasta and what's it called? Pizza.
Oh,
I had
the same as Ireland.
pizza, mash, and beans.
Amazing.
Because
they were last weekend.
I had potato instead
Oh,
of
potato
pasta.
instead of pasta. Okay, okay. Well, darling, I'm so glad you had a good time. Anyone have a peek and pet to share? Peek and
Peek.
What was your peek? What was your peek?
Two peek.
Back to school and I saw all my friends.
Well, that's a good peek. Well, anything?
Peek. Peek.
Well, I really enjoyed. Well,
Peek. We've seen a
being in your
butterfly
life,
and
really.
peek. I love seeing Bella.
Oh, of course you were in the same yard as Bella now, and your new teacher.
My teacher's really lovely.
Amazing. Oh, guys, I'm so glad you had a lovely time. So glad. And no pets?
No pets.
No pets, that's what we like.
No
Right,
pets.
well, we're going to head home now while you guys eat your snacks.
Yay!
So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, hit the bell, turn on notifications, all those kind of things. There are more videos on screen to choose from now. I shall see you in one of those. Mwah. Bye!